Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. My shit probably cracky, but I'm not gonna check it because I'm confident it's not cracky. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Yo, what is good? Another video, my guys. You see the new season, bro. You see the new map, man. You see the new map. This weapon. This weapon right here is the what XKMX? No, XK23. It literally looks like the Maddox from Call of Duty. If you don't know what the Maddox is, you need to play Call of Duty more. But yes, this is it. Literally, let's just show like a close demonstration. When you see this weapon looks like the Maddox. From the back, from the stock, from the grip, coming from the forward grip as well, it looks like the Maddox from Call of Duty. Um, yeah, that's the new weapon. Sins has it as well, and so as Aurora. So only those three operators have it. Why? I don't know, but in my personal preference, before I even get to the whole lallygag, I personally think Dokkaebi didn't need the new weapon. I don't know, and they gave it to the operators who are barely used, and they're very situation. What? They're very situational, right? Did I say it right? Whatever. I think Aurora. Aurora is used in some situations. Sins is used, but Doki for sure, for sure. But yes, this is, and she has a new. As you can see, I didn't say that. Dokkaebi has a new rework. So this is not actually a game, but it's just something small that I want to talk about before I actually play into a game with her. But there's very small things have happened. Also, Zophia's primary weapon got a small little buff. I think some operators turned to a 3-speed. I don't know who, but I know good darn well Capitayo was not a 3-speed. So I see certain operators are 3-speed. Nomad and Gridlock got a small buff. With Nomad, I think her air jabs has a bigger radius. I may be wrong. And then Gridlock with her spikes, they do more damage. So the more you walk, the damage stacks up. I think it does 36 damage. I think it does. That's a lot of damage for like one spike. The ping wheel. You remember how the ping wheel they had when you ping something, it just says that the ping the room. It can say like on my compass. But now on the ping wheel, when you ping something, it tells you as a text. So now your team is fully engaged, PC or console, that so and so is watching this, or there's breach here. I need, and it tells you where at, like the breach at DJ booth. I need reinforcements here. Like it tells you something very small that happened with the breaking down the barricades. Normally how you remember how you can like 1-2 hit it and then shoot it and then you can just run through it. Now you can't do that. Wait, you still can? Oh, cause when I did it the first time, it didn't let me. It didn't let me do that. Let me find another door. Another door. It didn't let me do that the first time. One. Interesting. But yeah, I can't call nobody because it's just not an actual game. But what she does is when she kills an operator, she can remotely hack phones. So let's just say there's a guy downstairs, and I kill him. Wait. Very big map, by the way. Very, very big map. A lot of walls. I would encourage everyone to look for hatches. Like the best way possible, trying to find hatches would be the easy way to move around this map. And sledge, a lot, really a lot. Sledge would be a makeover for this map. A lot of explosions. Yes, find a hatch because there's a lot of cuts in rooms, as you can tell. There's a lot of rooms where you think that you're free, but you're not. This off. It is, yeah. There's a lot of rooms where you think that it's free, but it's not. So it's very scary to honestly run into a room and realize, well, I'm kind of stuck, you know? Oh, downstairs. But yes, very big map. Very, 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 very big. Uh, and something new as well, I would like to show. Go to your settings, go to options. You're gonna go all the way to, yeah, general mix mod. General is just like a double ping wheel. I don't know what this actually means, but it's but is but it's not that bad. You have that. Um, what else do you have? Uh, there's just something new that I've seen. Where is it? 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 You have all chat. You have all chat, right? Bro, why am I slow today, bro? I literally had it. I almost cussed. Where would you find all chat? Right here. You know how if people don't know that you when this season first came out, not with this one, but the previous season, when I think when Sins came out, either Sins or Solid Snake, when either those operators came out, you were able to text and chat, but it was always your teammates. But now you have it as you can do all and you can do team. And then on top of that, you can also change the console, PC, or console and PC. So let's just say you're stacked with the PC player and you text and chat as a player of console. You can talk to your teammates and the enemies. I wouldn't know how you would switch from the enemy from the team. How would you do that? I don't know. But yeah, you can do that. You can change from the enemies from the teammates like any other PC player. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. But FYI, for me personally, I don't have a keyboard or mouse. I do, but I just hold my pause button and it has the prompt. Yo, team, yo, it has the prompt. I don't know how would you change from all chat? Like, I wouldn't know how would you do that. Yeah, I wouldn't know. No clue. No clue whatsoever. Yeah. But yeah, big map. Let's explore. Let's look around. Let's let's engage. Just downstairs. There's two floors. You have basement, second and basement, first and second floor. This is it. The weapon kind of sounds. It sounds muffled. Like C4. Oh, it sounds pretty. It sounds suppressed, but like suppressed in like a. The sound is satisfying. You need a wall here. Yeah. See, there's a lot of walls. I haven't found no Easter eggs yet, but there's a lot of walls. A lot. So that just means bring sledge, bro. Bring sledge. Break shit. You would love it. Just break stuff. Even the roof. You know. So there's a lot to explore when it comes to this. Just take it from a bird's eye view. And then you know how when you need help to ping somewhere, it tells you in the room, you know? So it would be easier for bots to be like, oh, on this ping, but when it says this ping, it tells you where the ping's at. So there's no need to say over here, right there, or you know, like you gotta be more direct, you know, be more direct. But I will show. Aurora has it and Sins. I don't know how Sins will work, but I was moving around with. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Glass has a rework. I think The recoil on his weapon isn't that bad. It isn't that bad. It isn't that bad. That's a couple body shots. I've been using glass the first time I loaded it in. Isn't that bad. But the best way possible, if you ask me, is to find hatches. Find all the hatches. Because like I said, bro, this is very big, you know, very confusing at that. And the best way that you can move around the map is break the hatches. Like any other good player, break the hatches. Because look, I'm already lost, you know? Like, break the hatches, bro. See, I'm already lost. Again, this is downstairs, right? Yeah. Break the hatches. Most ops are 3 speeds. I think, new weapon. It looks like the Medoc, bro. Like, I guarantee you it is. I guarantee you it is the Medocs. But now, we're gonna play some games. And we're gonna see what's up. Yeah? Yeah. BRB.
10秒あと5秒
I don't
爆弾の地点に移動して解除しろ
I don't know if any other operators on the defense got buffs, but all I know is Zofia, Gridlock, obviously Dokkaebi, and then you have under me. Yeah, I don't know Dokkaebi. Yeah, Dokkaebi. I'll find it. I'll see if even. Oh, it was 2 of them.
敵のオペレーターは残り1人だ
There's 2 of them. But yeah,
敵部隊排除ミッション完了
that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm really shocked. From what I'm really shocked about is the rework of Dokkaebi. Like, no one's like, of course everyone's shocked about that. It's the fact that her passive, I really want to show, but it's her passive. Her passive is really, really good. Me personally, I wouldn't use the motherfuck. I wouldn't use the new weapon on her. Only because she's known for her DMR. That's something that I can't take away. I think, and they did nerf the R4C. I'm positive they did. But yeah, I just don't see myself using it. as often. Only because I just feel like she's known for her DMR SMG, you know. But other than that, though, it's nothing brand new. There's operators who've gotten weapons like Flores. Flores has Ying's as LMG, so you can't beat it too much. Is it bad? No. Flores is pretty good. Flores is good. Way before when he had no LMG, but now he does. So it doesn't feel any different, but it is pretty good to have that. But yes, I do think I do want to emphasize on that because I really do think some defenders got buffed, nerfed. I think Ella got nerfed. It probably might be in the next one, but I was hearing that Ella was going to get a nerf as well. I don't know if she did. Thorin got a nerf? I don't think so. Yeah. So the only positive thing about this update is Zofia, Dokkaebi, Sins, Aurora, Nomad, Gridlock got a buff. In weapons, and also in they got weapon buffs and speed buffs. Speed buffs. Interesting. Bro! He's already behind me. I didn't press the soul. But as you can tell, Dokkaebi can call from... She can pick and choose who she wants to call. So there is no longer calling everybody at once. It's always one person at a time. Yeah, the weapon kind of sounds like Finka's weapon. I'm not gonna lie. Thunderbird, Finka, they sound like the same weapon. And I must add too, yes, it has nothing to do with the update, but with the weapons. Something like that, where defenders have attacker weapons, not attacker scopes, but just the weapons. Because you have to realize now, literally Thunderbird has Finka's weapon, just without the ACOG, literally. So it's pretty cool to see that. It's pretty cool to see attackers give away defense, you know, weapons such as, you know, the FMG9. Smoke has it. Having 3 weapons for as a selection. Glaz only having 1 weapon as a selection. So was Cali only having 1 weapon. You know, it's cool to see that, but that's just something small. But anywho, yeah. Dokkaebi, I really want to show it. I don't really want to. I can talk about it, but I want to show it too. People don't understand. She kind of works like Lion. So to my knowledge, when you scan someone's phone, and you can do it from a distance, you do not have to go up to the phone anymore. You can do it from a limited range, I think. So it was like, as soon as you see a prompt, icon on your screen, you can hack that from a distance. It kind of works like Lion. When you hack a device, it immediately shuts all cameras off. Immediately. So it lets the enemies know that they're on cameras. I think it shuts off cameras, or it just lets you know that your camera's been hacked. Not normal as in when you go on it you can't go on your cameras. It's just it's in an icon, basically like line. So the line icon means don't move. But now when you see the icon for Dokkaebi, it honestly just means you're being watched, like stalked. Basically, it's like an alibi, like an alibi kind of, just that trump card type of move. But yeah, from what I seen, that's how it looked like. But I can always play. My aim is horrendous with this shit. Yeah, weapon not bad. I give it an 8. I give it an 8. Not bad. Would I use this often? Yes. Would I use it often? Obviously, but I wouldn't honestly try to make it my main weapon, you know? I look, he might play with the team here. What? Is he knocked? Is he knocked? Yeah, I'm positive Wami was knocked. But yeah. Not that bad. So all I'm doing is playing a couple games. See how it feels. Aim is pretty dog shit, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I forgot the important thing. Rank 3.0. A totally new rank system. Totally a new rank system. Let me put it in simpler terms. If you guys play Apex, if you know about the Apex rank system, how it works. I won't say it works like Apex, but it's regular. It's normally 1.0 for Siege. Literally 1.0. So it's a mixture between 1.0 and 2.0, but it's 3.0, you know, because, you know, 1 plus 2 is 3, so yeah. It definitely has a new rank system. Not sure how it's going to work, but now you have placements, so it kind of feels like, again, rank 1.0 and kind of like Apex. When you D-rank, it gives you those 5 placements before you actually D-rank. But instead, it's giving you a placement when you start. And I think it does it when you about to D-rank. So if you lose too many games before you D-rank, it's going to give you like, I think 4 or 5 games. Like just as if you're starting and then you would D-rank or you rank up. I think. But other than that though, yes, new rank system, bro. So you be playing with an average player. It doesn't mean you will have all golds in your lobby, but that means you will have all golds in your lobby that only know what golds know. So you can probably have a good gold player, but he's gonna be average of all the golds, you know? There's another thing too about how you can't if you are, let's say, a silver 1. Let's just say if you're a silver 1, as a plat player, you cannot play with that silver 1. And let's just say you're a gold 5. As a gold 5, you can't play with high elo champs. You can't play with high elo champs. Phone at. What? He's not dead? Sorry. Behind you. As you can tell, this is unranked. This is unranked, so you never know what you go up against. But you know, in some cases, people just do certain they do certain things you don't like, and then you get in the habit of TKing them, and same old Siege. But I'm not gonna lie, new things sound promising. When I first heard about this, like, oh yeah, this blah blah blah, getting an update, a Ducky's getting an update, new weapon, and it was promising, and the new map was very promising, very 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 promising. Zofia getting that buff honestly helps a lot. Not a lot in a big aspect. It was kind of different, like nitpicky, because they only did it for PC. It was a update only for PC on Zofia's primary weapon. I'm like, wait, what? Only on PC? And I think when the new season came out, which is today, then they added it to console. But I think it's still on PC. So basically, what I'm saying is Zofia recoil pattern only changes on PC. If you play PC, if you play console, it's the exact same. I may be wrong, but that's what I saw. So Zofia got a rework. Well, small little buff. Yeah, Nomad, Gridlock. Not too bad. It feels like Siege. Yeah. Okay, you do that. It feels like Siege. There's nothing wrong with the game. The game feels kind of feel good. The game feels like normal Siege, if you want to say. But there's one thing I would say is I don't like the fact that the new weapon, bro. I don't know. I feel like the new weapon is kind of rubbing on me. I don't know why though. Not in a bad way, but it is. Out of all people, we give it to Sins. Out of all people, Sins, Aurora. See, they can only call one person. So when it comes to roaming, that's where it comes from. Like, Nice. I hit something. See, and I feel like the call is so bad because it's so selective. The call is so selective. The call is so selective, so it's very hard to honestly pinpoint everybody, not just one person. Not just pinpoint one person, you know? Very, very difficult. Oh man, he ashed it. Ooh. Noise. You know, I think Coconut have found that out. You can go into the vents within the zombie strat. It kind of reminds me of Stadium. Not Stadium as... Which Stadium? I think both stadiums are the same. Both stadiums on the map. The map stadium. It reminds me of that because it has... Parts of the map look like different maps. The kitchen on the new map looks like the kitchen on that college map. Hartford, it's called. Howard, something like that. Whatever it's called. It looks like that new map. The upstairs area, when you come from basement and you work your way up upstairs and you must go through the what is it called? The blackjack room. It literally with the boondocks with the fucking yeah, it's called boondocks. Is it called boondocks? Whatever it's called, the fucking music box. When you go through that room and you go upstairs, that area looks like the training ground map. Literally, it just has parts of the room look like certain maps that you know, so it kind of triggers a muscle memory. But once you keep on walking, all you see just straight walls and just dead ends. But what's fun about it is, and that's why I encourage you guys to please play SZN a lot. It has a lot of dead ends, but there's walls. There's soft walls. So a dead end can mean nothing to Sledge because he can just break it through, you know? So that's what I like about the new map. It has a lot of dead ends, so operators don't feel useless. Sledge will be useful more than ever. More than Doug could be. Well, not in that aspect, but bro, Sledge will be used way more because he can break literally everything. Head to toe, top to bottom, every doorway. He can break anything. So that's a W Sledge. W Sledge. Yeah, I think I went all over the new things. I think there's new settings like I showed before. It's you can turn on all chat and then you can do other things as well. But at default, it's just honestly you playing Siege and having fun. I was probably wrong. I was doing this earlier in like training. I would hit it 2 times and then it would break. It would completely break. So I'm like, I can't prep it no more. So it was probably like a little bug at the moment. But yeah, normally that would be broken. That feels slower. That kind of feels like I'm not going anywhere. Normally, which it will have like a faster push to it if I'm dragging it. But other than that though, it feels weird though. It feels weird prepping a barricade and then busting through it. It doesn't feel like I'm actually moving. And I think glad I didn't rework. I already said that. Not rework, a little buff with his recoil control. Other than that though. But I'm just gonna wait to try Dokubi because he's fucking lost. See? From a distance, she can scan anything, and I think we can like, get on cams. Yeah, we have cams for this time being.
ディフューザーを落とした。ディフューザー確保。
Should have went back. Yeah, that was so lame of me. Should have went back.
味方オペレーターはあと1人だ。
How did you win that? He has to be the most dumbest person I ever met. The dumbest. I honestly think when it comes to new maps, operators get used less or more. Like obviously Capcan. Capcan is gonna for sure be used a lot more because it's a bigger map, but it won't always work in your favor because well, poker is the spot of the map. I forgot. Anyways, sidetrack. It won't honestly always work in your favor because you can always roam around another way because the map is so big. So Capcan is promising, but you won't really do much because you know it's a big map. I can always run around and you know go back and forth. I don't need to go through your Capcan traps, you know. But let's just try Dokkaebi for the first time in an actual game. Yeah, I think that wraps up all what I've been talking about. It is pretty good in general. The whole season is pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10 because like the overall shit I've say or whatever, like I solid. If you would have asked me what do I rate this new season, I give it an 8 out of 10. Why? We all know when I feel like Siege gets lazy when they don't make a new character, but they just rework somebody. Like, nigga, nobody asked for this. Like, let's be real. Nobody asked for Dokkaebi to be this broken, you know. But it is good to have a refresh of what operators can do. You know, like maybe next time Map can have a fucking blowtorch that's even bigger, or Ram can throw 2 Rams at once, or you know, like alternating the operator who's already broken. It looks cool. It feels good. I can call people back and forth, and I can do it simultaneously. I can change, but you can see my keybinds aren't, you know, binded, but simultaneously you can call somebody like at once. Like if I wanted to, I can call Valkyrie all 4 times. Look, watch this. Watch this. From a distance too, watch this. See? And it's so fast. And it's so fast. See? He's in a mute jammer. Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. I like Dokkaebi. The mute jammer, I can't call him.
完了だ。
But yeah, Delgavy is pretty tough. It kind of makes you play slower but faster. Because now you're not trying to call everybody and then make sure where everybody's at. You just want to know where one person's at, which is pretty cool. And then you have mute. When it comes to mute, mute genuinely plays a big role. I don't know why mute is nerfed to the ground, but we still ban mute. Why do we do that? He's nerfed to the ground. He can't even counter Grim. He can't even counter Grim. He can't even counter Grim. You know what I'm saying? So how can you even say to ban mute? You know what I'm saying? I'll use her again if I want to use her again. But it's very, very ironic how operators who are quote unquote terrible still get banned. You know? It kind of makes me wonder, what do you see that I don't see? What do you see on us banning mute? I mean, and I'm not gonna lie, it helped a lot. I couldn't scan Valkyrie 2 more times, you know, and it would let you know when it would let you know when the enemy is in a jammer's radius because it won't let you scan them again. Like if you scan them the first time and they go in a jammer, it will still go off. It works like a virus. I watched the Varsity video. We talked about this. It works like a virus. So when the virus starts, the virus can't be canceled by going to a jammer. It's already on your phone, so you have to, you know, deal with the virus. But if you don't want to get the virus, you have to be in the jammer way before she even calls you. So, you know. Ah! But what a good thing I would say with mute, try to use his mute jammers for less drones, but more walking around. Like if you're roaming around at a distance, put some mute jammers in the area, so if you might get scanned or you probably think that you might get scanned, you can honestly just pretty much just use the jammer to your advantage and not really drones. Because drones will still scan you, but it's just the fact that you don't want to get called, you know? Like I'd rather get droned out than scanned, I mean, than called. You know what I'm saying? So it had its benefits. He's probably on this wall. That nigga just put this shield up too, it's crazy.
Smoke out.
Nice, she's dead.
ターゲット捕捉。授業中は携帯禁止よ。カメラピン。
See, from any distance, bro, she can hack a phone. It's pretty sick. What? Had to reload. What? That weak ass shot. Had to reload. But, and then you know, with the first 2-3 weeks, I think, you can't ban new operators. Same thing happens to Thatcher, same thing happened to Dokubi. and Blackbeard. Any operator that gets a rework, you cannot ban them. Which honestly, which is not lazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's not lazy. Like bro, like I said, if you can get an operator and alt them, like give them like an alternation, that's pretty cool. Because there's multiple ways you could have made this operator. Think about that now. That's a big key with Siege. Like they can make, they could have made Dokubi like this the very first time, and people would absolutely hate her. People would hate her because you could get on fire. But if they added the old Dokubi as a new Dokubi rework, people will love that because you're calling everybody at once. You can, like, it's a nerf and a buff. The nerf now is you can do it from a distance, but the nerf back then, it's you have to go up to the phone. You have to go up to the dead body in order to hack the device, which is something small. And then also you can destroy the device, but I think it doesn't show the icon of the device because once you hack that one device, it destroys by itself. Normally you can shoot it, whatever you want to call it, but yeah. I just think I like how Siege does that. They can alternate operators. So imagine they alternate fucking what? Azami. She has literal concrete Kiba barricade, which you can't break them at all, you know. But the nerf would be you only have 4 or like 2, you know. So that's just something Siege like to do, like bargain with shit, bro. I fuck with it a lot. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine Duck could be getting this rework as being old, and then the new one would be the old Duck. That's pretty tough. But other than that, though, in general, like I said, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 actually for this new season. Pretty cool. The randoms are pretty awesome. Same old, same old. They don't do shit. I'm really excited to actually get in a rank, like an actual rank. Like, what rank am I? Whoa, whoa, who's that running? Who the fuck is this user? I sold it big time too. Like hella big time. They fried us, holy shit. Oh, 2v2. Oh no, 3v3. I'm tripping. He's here too. Definitely. Definitely here. Goodbye. Actually knocked.
敵部隊が1人残っている。あと15秒。あと10秒。敵部隊を排除。ミッション成功だ。
sorry. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this has to be one of my first videos that I'm literally on a side quest. Not really a side quest, but what's under a side quest? Like, it's a side mission, side quest. I'm on that. Like, whatever's under a side quest, I'm on that. So, you know, it's like fucking requirements for certain shit. Like, get 10 mustard seeds as a requirement to unlock this quest. You know, something like that. I'm on that. So, bro. But yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna honestly change to Udokubi because I would say, if I'm being honest, that I can't now. I haven't honestly Udokubi enough. Not then or now. Not at all. I honestly wish I didn't. Well, I wish I did use her more often, but it wouldn't make a difference. But it isn't, like I said, it will make a difference. But I haven't used Duckabee like that ever when it came to honestly having on the trend of calling people back and forth. Never felt for it. Never really felt for it, the little Duckabee usage so much. He's in my hallway. He died. What a bot. Move, 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 move! Nice. How did he die? Nigga surrendered? Sorry for my language. What? I'm like, where do you go? You just surrendered. Whatever, bro. Games like this you can't enjoy because people just surrender. There's no doubt in my mind if I let you surrender, bro. Why are you surrendering? Why am I Tachanka? Why am I Tachanka? Why is Tachanka Kai? Why am I Tachanka? Why is Kai Fenrir? It's not that bad. See, it's just when Siege first had that placement, it was for when you deranked. But when you do that, it allows you to see. It allows you to see. So let's just say someone's above you and you're Jacko. You can shoot the floor and then track his footprints like that. You know, but pretty tough. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. And then the small buff that Lion got before this actually went into play, which is Buck has what, 2 more seconds on his scanner. So pretty tough. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. He didn't see me? No fucking way. He saw me. No. Nice. spot. What is that? A castle? This is W Pingwheel. This helps a lot of fucking AIs, bro. It helps a lot of AI, like actual AIs. You may not think this doesn't help. It helps a lot, bro. This helps like a ton. Because I'm tired of motherfuckers trying to be like, bro, what are you talking about? KP, KP, KP. Whoa, who's that? Do what? All eyes on you, boy. All eyes on you, boy. But yeah. Other than that, though, bro, it feels so small to say. It's like I could just put it into a smaller video. But I honestly wanted to play rank. Yesterday, I did want to play rank, but I was like, let me just wait for the new season to come out, and then I'm gonna actually make the video. Yeah. But when it comes to the middle of the least, I almost said east. The middle of the least, I would be more active, hella more active, because I like the way I am when it comes to talking about Siege. I like it when it comes to just being a nitpicking motherfucker, bro. It's just like I watch. Okay, here's the thing though. This is totally drifting away from what I'm here for. I've been watching Gavin. Literally 2 days ago, I was suggested his YouTube. Instantly followed Gavin, Benji, Stompton. I've been watching more, not Pro League, but I've been watching more good players play good. It's like you're good at Siege, but you're not a good player, and that's where the montages come at. Like the montages. I don't wanna step on the wrong foot or the wrong toe, but it's just I'm more so looking at the pros playing good and ranked rather than a good ranked player play rank, because there's nothing else you can do about that. In a way, like I feel like when it comes to montages, I've already said this. I've said this a lot. When it comes to montages, I can't watch montages from like random people. It doesn't feel good, bro. Like, not that I'm, upset about them being better than me or worse or whatever, but it's just the idea of a montage is it's an experiment, because most montages have good clips. I don't like that. Just add bad clips. Add how you fuck up the 4K. Like that's a montage, because a montage is going in and out of being good and bad. Literally, that's what a montage is. If I'm correct, that's my idea of a montage. A montage is not always going to be good clips. A ace, 4K, ace, 4K. It's never always good clips. It's always bad clips, and it always comes. It always comes from the way. You lagging me? The way of things, It seems better. Put it down.
ディフューザーを失った。味方オペレーターは
What? I knew it was somebody in there too. That's why I was shooting it. Wait, is it auto ping for you in the danger? Okay, it doesn't. So when you double ping, I think that double ping is there's a setting where it has a double ping. I definitely saw that. There's a setting where, if I can show fast enough, there's a setting where if you double ping, it does that for you. I think you do. You do throwing actually. I'm not trying to deal with throwing these lame ass traps. If I get in the building fast enough, but it's a double ping where if you ping something and then you ping over it, it's gonna double ping for you. Or if you do it simultaneously, it's gonna ping for you. I think that's cool. What is it? Display? No. Control? It's not control. HUD? Has to be HUD. General? It is general. Yeah. Double ping speed tap. So that's why I was noticing when I would ping something and it would ping the same icon. Like I didn't ping that, I yellow pinged, you know? So it doesn't hurt, right? But yeah. I like making videos like this. Anytime when a new season comes out for Apex, Siege, whatever, I love to talk in the app. Literally. And that's what honestly separates me about other content creators on the upcoming or who already are creators. Is just they have one. Most gamers who play Siege aren't versatile, and if they are, they don't play on stream, which is, you know, they have their reasons. But most Siege players aren't versatile. They know a lot of games, but they aren't versatile. So just me taking this route of just, you know, I'm gonna play Siege, but I'm not gonna post good clips. I'm just gonna play Siege and just be that person on TikTok you see every day. But reality, I'm on YouTube every day. You know, that's the person I am. Well, I'm gonna lie. I'm feeling wobbly. Hello, wobbly. You're up top.
ディフューザーを失った。ディフューザーを確保した。爆弾が見つかった。ディフューザーを取り戻せ。ディフューザーを取り戻した。アガセット。
Break that, bitch. I'm dead. Bro, fucking move! Oh, like, in the way. Gosh darn it, bro. What I'm really excited about is ranking up. Ranking up. I'm excited about ranking up and ranking down. Yeah, it's gonna be a roller coaster, bro. Cause it's already, you just have to wait. And that's the wait. That's a star next to his name. You silver. And that's the big thing too when it comes to that shit, bro. Is people would genuinely get on the game just to play for the rank and get off. Like there's no chemistry, there's no trying to win games in a way that, you just don't chalk yourself at some point, People put themselves in positions where they lose, they win, all that stuff. But now I think people would care about rank more, not because it's a 3.0 rank, is because now you aren't able to play with certain people now. I don't know if I said this, but I think it's between 2 or 3 ranks. If you're silver, the max you can play with is a gold. If you queue up with a plat or whatever, it's gonna give you a notification about, hey, there's a teammate or a player in your party that's too high ranked. Kind of like Overwatch. But yeah, that's fun. That sounds pretty good to me. That sounds splendid, actually. It may backfire, it may not, but overall, there's a lot of trusting to do with teammates like this. Like, look at him. He's already overstimulated. He's just on drugs, just spinning around in circles, bro.
あと5秒。敵部隊が爆弾を発見。交戦に備えろ。
みんないい？よし、じゃあ始めるよ。
いつでも喜んで。
許して。
If I reinforce this, they can't run through. Yep.
Surprise! Set! ドアを封鎖した。
I'm a bot for closing that, but who cares? No one's watching this? You know what I mean? It's like you just have people just play. Hey, it's Siege, bro. Can't complain.
味方のオペレーターは残り1人だ。
Literally selling the elo, bro. Literally selling the elo. Selling the elo, bro. I like how you can do this, but how would you change a teammate? How do you change a teammate? Sorry, text. But how would you change that? Hey Ben Thorn, how would you change the text, the me to my team? How do you change that?
.爆弾を確保しろ。敵部隊が爆弾を発見。守るんだ。
What is it called? What is it called? No!
ミスター設置。
Bro, I want to do that the ambi reload. I need an ambi reload.
5秒
Yeah, seasons are tough. Season is a tough. Season is a fucking tough.
敵に備えろ
W season, bro. It honestly helps out the fucking bots. I want to throw a C4 over this, but not too late. Definitely throwing Elo.
Magazine 交換。C4 を設置。マガジン交換。
Oh my goodness. Why is my keybinds confusing me, bro? Literally, my keybinds are fucking with me, bro. I like that. It auto pings you for danger. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. He's right there, bro. Behind you.
味方のオペレーターは残り1人だ
Yeah, they're definitely throwing Elo, and I'm throwing Elo too. Because I don't know, like, how did I miss that? Like, I knew the C4 wouldn't be in my hands, but I'm pressing circle. You're safe, you're safe. Let him push you, you're safe. It's a double swing. You a schizo.
味方が制圧された
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I sold myself. I definitely sold myself, bro. I sold myself. I forgot it's the trigger, not R, not B. See, that's why you play too much Apex. That's why I don't play too much Apex. Literally every new season, I'm always fumbling on my fucking clicks, bro. This is just one take, bro. Fuck the edits, bro. Just honestly one take of the whole new season, bro. Me yapping, man. But I will for sure get back on live, man. 100%. Right after this game is finished, I'm ending the stream and I'll restart it, so I can actually lock in and play the game for a little bit. But damn, I sold that. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely sold that. Holy shit, I sold that. I'm terrible. I'm literally terrible, bro. How did I do that, bro? How did I do that? How did I do that? I'm really upset because why did I do a fucking iceberg? That was an easy C4 kill and an easy kill on her too as well. Nomad. Whatever, bro. You know what I hate? And I'm doing it this is my first time actually putting it like as you, bro. Why the fuck is his name you and he's not even doing anything, bro? I'm not gonna lie, he's the worst visual. He's the fucking worst visual. You see? Damn. Holy shit. knowing that nade kills me. Oh my goodness. What? It literally scared me, bro. Yeah. Debbie talking, Debbie fucking segment, bro. Debbie said I'll be back. I'll be back in like literally a second. Debbie VOD. This is a new season, bro. New season, bro. You can see new season, bro. When you click your rank, you can see your previous ranks. It's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm all this shit, twin. Bro, why is it?